Hi guys, today we are going to start Introduction to Animal Kingdom. So that is part 2. Part 1 is already on the channel. Please go and watch it. So the part 2 we have circulatory system and development. So the first one is circulatory system. We all know that circulatory system is very important for circulation of the blood. So how many kinds of circulatory system we have? That is, we have two types of circulatory system. The first one is open type of circulatory system. In this open type of circulatory system, the blood is pumped out of the heart and all the organs are bathed into it. The simple meaning of this is, if this is an organ, the blood is coming and it is shedding, like it is shedding all over the organ. So this organ gets bathed completely into the blood. So this is called open type of circulatory system. Now the next one is closed type of circulatory system. Here the blood is carried out through a series of vessels. This is the key word here. So what are the series of vessels here? It is nothing but arteries, veins and capillaries, right? So the blood is carried out through the series of vessels in arteries, veins and capillaries. These are the series of blood vessels we have. So blood is carried by these series of blood vessels. So that is meant by closed type of circulatory system. Example, human beings. So in open type, the blood is directly bathed into the organ. If I consider this is an organ, the blood is flowing from the heart and the organ is completely bathed into the blood. If I consider this as liquid, that is nothing but blood. So if this is an organ, it is completely bathed into blood. B. Okay, so it is completely bathed into blood. The next one is development. So the next criteria is development. Animals are classified on the basis of development also. So what do we mean by development? Development means uh, what do we mean by, there are two kinds of developments mainly. So it is nothing but the first one is direct development and the second one is indirect. What do we mean direct development? The organisms which give birth directly to young ones. In short, they do not have a larval stage. So direct development doesn't have any kind of larval stage. As such, human beings, we are directly born and our form remains the same throughout the life, right? So that is that is what is meant by direct development. Now what is indirect development? So indirect development is nothing but an organism undergoes a process called metamorphosis. What is this metamorphosis? A new term, also a keyword for us. So what is metamorphosis? Let us understand what is meant by metamorphosis. So what is metamorphosis? Metamorphosis is an organism in which a larval stage is involved where the larval form is completely different from the adult form. Now for example, if we take frog, right? In frog, the larval form is, I'll write it as LF, it is tadpole. The larval form is tadpole, tad. The larval form is tadpole E. Okay, so the larval form is tadpole. Tadpole is completely different from frog. So that is called metamorphosis. That is nothing but larval stage has a different kind of form and adult stage has a different kind of form. It has a matured individual form, right? So in further slide we will see two forms of frog. So the first one is larval form and adult form. So what is larval and adult form? We will see. So we have an example of frog for this indirect development. So this is adult form of frog. It looks something like this. We all know this, right? So but So this is called adult form of frog, whereas this one, this is tadpole. That is nothing but larval form. This is nothing but larval form of frog. Okay. So tadpole. So if you were given a tadpole and told to identify which animal it would grow, would you be able to identify it? Maybe. So for some it may be, but now we know the larval stage of frog. So we know that larval stage is completely different and adult stage is completely different. So this process in which an animal has different forms in larval stage and adult stage is called metamorphosis, and indirect development means nothing but an organism which undergoes a larval stage and then develops into an adult which has a completely different form. So that is called indirect development. Adult form is different from the larval form, that is LF, right? So today we discussed about circulatory system and development. So in the next session we'll be going to discuss about phylum Porifera. Okay, so thank you guys. If you like the video, please subscribe to my channel and give it a like. Thank you.